Hey everybody, in this video I'm going to be doing an unboxing of some various Plecoceramics caves and products. For those of you who don't know, Plecoceramics is an up-and-coming name in the aquarium ceramics field. They offer a lot of different size caves for Pleco breeding and some products for cichlids as well, and just various little caves and hiding places all made out of ceramics for your aquarium. So they reached out and asked if I'd be interested in doing an unboxing, kind of showing off some of the items, and I was super excited when they reached out because I was actually already an avid follower of them. And what's really cool about Plecoceramics is that all of these products come from their Pleco farm. They actually breed a ton of exotic and very rare Plecos. They put out a ton of zebra plecos every year, leopard frogs, L333s, you name it. They've bred it or are actively breeding it, and they're probably one of the leading distributors of zebra plecos, putting out the most fry each year. Look them up on Instagram. Definitely worth a follow if you're into breeding plecos. So it just kind of worked out perfectly because I was already following their Instagram page very avidly. I would ask multiple times different questions on what did you do with this pleco to get success, what male to female ratio, what temp are you keeping them at, how many caves you put in there. I was already asking a ton of questions and interacting with them on a normal basis, so it was kind of funny when they reached out to me, not even realizing I was one of their fans already, to do this video. So they sent over some caves, which I'm going to show you guys here. They sent over, I believe it's 22 different items, 8 different types of items, so there's some duplicates here. I'm going to be doing a giveaway pretty soon too with some of these duplicates, but I got a bunch of different stuff here to show you guys. So I'm going to start with this package right here, and I'm probably going to skip around here because I'm not going to show you guys me opening the same exact cave 5 times. There are some duplicates in here, and I'm not really sure what's in any of these yet, to be honest. I didn't take a big look at the order because I kind of wanted to be surprised. This package has an M on it, so I'm going to guess this is one of their medium-sized caves. Yep, it looks like their natural cave size medium, so it's kind of designed to look like a tree trunk, not a tree trunk, but more like a thick branch. Definitely, I would say more attractive than your standard just one color gray caves. Definitely has some character to it. It looks like it has some color on it. Not sure if that's paint or whatnot, but looks very good. Medium size, like I said. I'm going to see if I can do my best to get a light shined in there to show you guys what the inside of the cave looks like. It is rounded inside there. It's not pinched or anything, so there's a nice smooth surface inside there. Nothing for plecos to scratch themselves on during the mating process. And I think it's worthy of noting that this cave does have a flat bottom as well. Some caves are manufactured completely rounded on all sides, and I'm not a big fan of those because they don't sit in one place easily. Unless you pin them down with a piece of slate or a large piece of wood, the plecos will just move them around every night when they are doing their mating or they're chasing each other, and the cave's going to end up getting turned around. You won't be able to see in there that easily and see what mating activity is going on and when you need to check if there's any fry. So I do like a cave that has a flat bottom. Alright, so I'm skipping around a little bit here. I opened a couple more duplicates of that medium natural look cave. Moving on to this box right here that says Escape Log, and this is going to be a little hiding space from what I recall looking at their website for plecos or any other fish in your tank that like to hide. Shaped like a log made out of ceramics, and it has holes on both sides, and I think it has a couple holes in the middle. Looks like it does. This one's pretty cool looking. I like the texture on it a lot. It has holes on each side, like I said, and it has a couple in the middle here, maybe 2 or 3. Looks like it would be a good size for most plecos that people keep and breed. And all of this stuff here that we're talking about is not suited really for common plecos that get, huge. This is more for your smaller varieties, your bristlenose, your all those hypancistris that a lot of people breed, and types of plecos that stay smaller in the, under 8 inches or under 7 inches range, more commonly 3 to 6 inches. But that's that. Pretty straightforward. I have a couple more boxes titled M here, so we'll see what we have in these. We did end up having some more duplicates of that medium natural one, so I'm diving into this box here. I'm sure there's some things in this box that we have not seen yet. We'll start off over here in the corner. I got this little box right here that says Cone Gray. Just by the name, I'm going to guess it's more of an open front of the cave like a cone, like you'd imagine a waffle cone shape. Probably not a very narrow cave, but I'm not entirely positive. It's definitely a larger box than the medium caves that I was opening, and a larger box than the little log decoration that I showed you guys just a moment ago. This thing definitely has some good size to it. It'll be interesting to see how my somewhat smaller plecos interact with this. This might be better suited for some larger species of plecos that get closer to that, 6 to 8 inch range, because the entrance to this thing is very big. The opening here, much larger mouth of the cave than any of my other traditional breeding caves. But this would probably make an interesting spot for some of my other plecos, my females, my babies that are just looking for a spot to hide and aren't looking for a spot to breed at the moment. So this is definitely an interesting cave, and I can definitely get some good use out of it. As you can see, it does have that log design, and it is flat on the bottom, which is a plus. And just to give you a peek at the inside of this one is also completely rounded on the inside. Okay, so I opened 2 more of those caves that are marked cone, that last one that you saw there. I'm moving on to this big box now. I think this is the biggest box of all of them, and this one's marked Honeycomb. And just from following them on Instagram, I already know what this one is. I'm looking forward to this one right here. This one's not necessarily a cave. It's more of a decoration. It's a solid ceramic decoration for your fry and your plecos to kind of sit on, hide in, and interact with. And it's just a cool looking honeycomb decoration, and that's all just me describing it without even opening it yet, just because I've seen them advertise it a bit. But it's what you'd expect. Flat bottom here, it looks like. Gray color with little hints of greenish yellow on the edges. Not sure if that's intentional or not, but it's a pretty interesting look. And it is hollow. It's not one solid piece of ceramic, so if you see on the very bottom here, there are some holes. But if this is laying flat in your aquarium, my expectation would be that fry wouldn't be able to get inside those holes. However, if you are putting this in your aquarium, I would recommend putting it underwater, tipping it upside down so all the air can escape, and kind of tilting it a little bit each way to let all the air that you can out of it, and let it fill up with water, and then sit it on the bottom of your tank. But pretty cool looking, I think. I think it'll make a really cool spot for my Pleco fry to hide and kind of sit on during the day and nighttime. Alright, we are diving into a whole nother box here, and I have some small boxes here with an M on them, and these say natural. So although those other mediums that we did were a natural look, I think this is going to be even more natural. Yep, it looks like it's designed to look even more like a log. If the other one didn't look natural enough for you, you can go with this look right here. And this is really cool, to be honest. I think this is even a step up from that last one. A nice little flat bottom right there, which is good because this thing looks like something that could easily roll all over the aquarium. This is really cool looking. This does look very natural, and if you looked at it quickly, you would just probably assume it was a log. If somebody came over your house and looked at it, they probably wouldn't know that that was ceramic. Very cool looking cave. I'm gonna shine some light in there for you and see if I can show you what the inside looks like. Looks very nice and rounded as well. Doesn't look like there's any abrasive areas in there that a Pleco could get scratched on. So yeah, that's pretty cool. I like that. I have another box here with an M for medium, and the box says chocolate on it. So I'm guessing this is the plain caves. Looks to be, yep, completely smooth, and I'm guessing they call it chocolate because it's kind of a brown, but to me it's more of a gray. But I think that's just the name they gave it, is chocolate. This is just your standard cave, flat bottom on this one, rounded inside, rounded on the back. Pretty straightforward. Medium size for your medium size plecos. This would probably be good for my adult L33, L333s, King Tigers. So yeah, that one's pretty straightforward. You can't really mess that up. Those look pretty nice, very smooth, look very good. Alright, I now have a cave here marked S for small, so I think this is the first small, and it might be the only small in the order. The rest of the ones I've opened have been marked medium. This one is the first natural look, not full log, not smooth. Pretty much the same concept, flat bottom, same concept as those medium ones, but it's smaller. The mouth is smaller, the depth is smaller, the inner diameter is smaller. And actually, in between the last 2 unboxings, I went on the Plecoceramics page, and he actually has a post where he outlines the different sizes, and he says that the small size, the one I have right here, is best for some of the smaller plecos, and he loves this one for his zebra plecos, his L046. And then he said the medium size is very good for bristlenose, and he said the larger size is good for plecos up to 8 inches. So you can use those pleco species as a kind of rough guide towards what pleco species you're planning on breeding and maybe what size cave you should be looking at. So the next box here is marked L for large, and it is a large box, similar in size to the open cone-shaped one that we did earlier. This one appears to also be that medium natural look, not medium size, it's large size. I say medium natural because it's not the full-blown log look, but it's not completely smooth either. It's pretty much that first cave you saw blown up into a larger size, and here is a comparison. A little bit of a different color, more of a ceramic color, but pretty cool looking. Definitely big for a big pleco species, and it is flat on the bottom. Okay, so I've made it through all 22, a bunch of duplicates. I'm going to show you guys everything all together in 1 second, but I did want to show you this one that I opened up. This one, out of the whole 22 pieces that came in, only one of them came in with any damage. This one came in with some chips and some cracks here. I'm not mad at all, because out of 22 items to have only one damaged, and they're all made of ceramics, and this could have happened anywhere along the line. It could have happened at the Amazon facility because they sell all their products on Amazon. It could have happened my postal carrier could have accidentally dropped it. I could have accidentally dropped it. So I know Plecoceramics has good customer service. I know that Amazon has awesome customer service. I know I could get a replacement if I wanted to, but I'm not gonna. I'm just gonna super glue this thing back together because I don't really feel like waiting for a replacement, and I don't really need a replacement. I know that super glue, when it cures, is safe in my aquarium, so I'm just gonna super glue this thing back together, and it'll just be good like new. And let me show you that in one moment. Alright, so here we are. Here are all of the different caves I just got. Like I said, there are a lot of duplicates. And I did super glue that one medium cave back together, and I think I did a pretty good job, and I bet you probably won't even be able to tell which one I did super glue. You might be able to tell, but I think it's good as new. I don't need to send it back. So I got 5 of the large wooden style. I got 3 of the medium log style. 3 of the chocolate mediums. I got 5 of the wooden mediums, 1 small wooden one, and 3 of these cone log ones. I got the honeycomb, and I got that little log hiding spot. So I got a lot of stuff, and you're going to see this in a lot of my future videos because this stuff's going to be filling my tanks now. I'm going to have some of these in a bunch of my tanks. And you might be wondering why you didn't see me using any of these in my tanks in this video. I'm actually in the middle of a transition right now. I'm building my, I guess you could call it dream aquarium rack. I've had 4 or 5 tanks that were all in different rooms and on different systems, and I'm finally, I moved out. I have my own home now. I'm building an aquarium rack that's going to hold 9 20-gallon longs. It's going to be fully plumbed to auto drain, and it's going to be plumbed on a drip system with automatic water changes. Each one's going to have a heater, and they're all going to be run off of sponge filters, individually filtered. So that's the only reason why you did not see me using these with any fish yet, is because I'm kind of in between different setups right now, and I didn't want to get the plecos used to these caves yet before I move them. So that's that. And you know, if this unboxing stuff looks easy, wait till you see what the cleanup looks like afterwards. There was a lot of packaging with this. After completing this unboxing, I did double check their website, and I do want to confirm the naming convention for you. The caves that look very much like a log are their natural line. The ones that have the smaller grooves in them, that's just their normal cave. And then the ones that are completely smooth are their chocolate line. And I think it's really worth pointing out again that these folks are leading breeders and distributors of so many different species of plecos. They rigorously test all these caves in their pleco farm before sending them to production and sales. So you're getting a very high value product because it's been vetted by the people that actually use it for its intended purpose. So big thanks to Plecoceramics for sending all this out. I can't wait to start using these caves. I'm going to put a link to their website in the description down below. I'm going to put a link to their Amazon page, and I'm also going to put a link to their Instagram. Make sure you subscribe to their Instagram. There's so many good tips for breeding plecos on there. I'm also going to put a discount code down below. If it's expired, it's expired. I will try to update it every now and then if I can get an updated code, but while it's there, try to use it. If it's expired, I'm sorry, I'll try to write expired on it when it does expire. But anyways, thank you all so much for watching this video, and if you liked it, hit that like button, and if you're new to my channel, hit that subscribe button for lots of awesome Pleco and aquarium videos just like this. And as always, thank you for watching.